You mentioned before the death of your brother, and I know is that what started Operation Save Our City?
That is, yeah.
So tell me the origins of that. Obviously, your brother was killed, but what was going through your head in the moment when you're like, I have to start this, I have to do something?
The uncertainty of whether my brother's shooter was ever going to be caught, and the lack of communication between homicide detectives and families. Mm-hmm. And even picking up his property after, someone's gone, like navigating the morgue, all these little things that families know nothing about that can be really, really hard, emotional. So just guiding families through that.
Mm-hmm. And what was your brother's name, by the way?
Alexander Martinez.
Gotcha. And so, like, tell me how Operation Save Our City, like, how have you seen it grow? How have you seen it, what are some, like, things you've gotten out of it of being able to help these families? Like, tell me some instances that you've helped and what you try to do more.
Wow, so I think that the very first thing that comes to my mind is like the moms and the sisters, and like giving folks a platform to be able to voice their opinion about what the system is not doing or what they're doing, and if their cases are unsolved, how to get boots on the ground to get flyers out, because people don't know there's a $20,000 reward for every homicide. Mm-hmm. So how do we get that message out? I mean, we can use social media, but people want to physically have something to say, a flyer, this is $20,000. So we will pound the pavement, help solve a couple cases, stuff like that. So a lot of different movements have started. Mm-hmm. Because, you're telling moms, I mean, there's this power that happens when mothers are chanting their kid's name, and we're passing the bullhorn to mothers to really feel that energy, that space that we're in when we're walking or pounding these streets of Philly, when we're, chanting our loved ones' names or wanting justice. Something happens to them. Mm-hmm. And they feel this energy, and then they never stop. So we just keep that ball rolling so that in hopes that more mothers will be on the front line.
Tell me kind of the power of also, creating a collective of mothers to kind of come together. I mean, come together and kind of share in that trauma. What's the power in that? Was there healing in that? Tell me about that.
It's healing, it's emotional, it's, we're reminding each other that we can move forward. However, there's not always, it's a lot of sad moments though, because we're reminded, all the time that our family members are not here. And then it doesn't just end once you bury that person. We have birthdays, we have anniversary dates, we have holidays, and then as the group gets bigger, we have to say, okay, we have to call so-and-so because her son was murdered last year on this day. So it's bigger, it's more emotional, but connecting, mm-hmm. And say, we're here if you need us to come over and chat, or do you need us to go to the cemetery with you? So it's just so much bigger than once you bury that person that mm-hmm. you love. Mm-hmm.